I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Panda joins us. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, introduce yourself to everybody, please.
Hello, my name is Panda, your local, loud, chaotic Panda VTuber. And I like to play a bunch of variety games. But right now, I'm stuck in first-person shooter games.
When did you get started?
Let's see. I started streaming maybe like almost two years ago, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But VTubing I took more seriously um early last year.
So you decided that, yeah, you kind of wanted to put some more effort into it, or turned it from a
Yeah,
hobby into more than a hobby.
yeah. I wanted to I see yeah, see like I was streaming here and there before,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like I wasn't sure what I was doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I found VTubers and I was like, you know what? This is kind of interesting, kind of cool. So I was like, let me kind of go based off that and let me work with VTubers, you know how they work, how they do things. So I started following more VTubers and seeing how they go about doing their things. And honestly, since I started uh going behind a character, I think it's more fun like that.
You do have a little bit more leeway to act the way you want to act, and it doesn't always reflect directly back to you, the person.
Yeah. Like I like to like on my streams, I'm me, you know? But like when I'm out there like on Twitter promoting my my stuff, I take on that character
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and act a little.
Well, have you always been a performer type?
No, I this is my first time, so it's honestly that's why I don't take it into my streams because I don't think I could act as my character.
Mm-hmm. So this is really giving you a chance to explore something that you never thought about before.
Yeah, so like I've always like liked um anime, you know? So like I always loved characters. I've in my head I always think of characters like like original characters. I'm like, damn, like what if this character what if my character was in like an anime or something, you know, like real.
So this is your chance to fully flesh that out, I guess.
Yeah, like honestly what I've been doing, it's been fun. I've met a whole lot of people and it's just been crazy. Like the projects I plan on doing in the future.
Well,
I hope to
we're gonna get to that here in a little bit. But are you doing a lot of collaborating right now?
every most of my streams are pretty much collaborations. Like I try I tried to do single player games
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard for me to stay focused on a single player game. I like to play online multiplayer with friends. I just think it's more fun like that. So every stream I'm always playing with a friend.
Does it make it easier to connect with your chat and the people watching when you're in a collaboration?
Yeah, I think it does a little bit. It's like I always have someone I'm talking to, and it feels like it's more easier instead of like um talking to chat and like it's more harder talking to chat and then like having no uh voice come back at you, you know?
Right. Yeah. It would be tough. Plus, reading that is going to take you away from concentrating on the game, and you end up getting caught in between, and you end up not satisfying yourself playing the game, or you're not satisfying the chat, or both.
Exactly. Especially because I'm always playing multiplayer games. I kind of gotta focus on those games
Hmm.
for that, like until I either finish that game match or round, or until I like die.
Yeah, especially the games that you're playing, the shooters.
Yeah.
You really don't have a whole lot of time to pause and reflect.
Yeah, but I do every now and then I do try to do like a single player game here and there because there is some good single player games that I like.
Are they shooters too?
Not well, you know, here and there. My favorites right now were the last ones I played on stream was Spider-Man and God of War.
Oh well, that's
'Cause, you know, they weren't shooters.
yeah. Yeah, those are certainly different. And those are the ones you did buy. Those are single player games.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
what are the games you're usually playing when you're in a collaboration with someone?
So lately it's been Apex,
Hmm.
Valorant, and let's see what else. Here and there, Fortnite,
Hmm. Yeah.
and also here and there, Lethal Company.
Mm. Well, Lethal Company is one of those where it's just basically they just call it chaos. Uh,
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah. How many people do you get to for a Lethal Company collaboration?
So the minimum is four.
Uh-huh.
So I have played with only four people, and that was even crazier because you gotta go 3 days uh surviving and getting enough money to make it through the rotation. But I think the most I've collaborated with was like 15.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was crazy. Those were crazy. Everyone was yelling. It was fun. It was fun. I love those.
And you're not gonna get a whole lot done, but it'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's a that's become a real super popular game to just go crazy on, and but if you get the right people, it becomes a very interesting game on its own with just like a group of four, a more manageable group.
100%.
Well, so you said you got some plans coming up for your channel. You got some ideas. What's one
Yes.
of those ideas?
So right now I am just a PNG tuber,
Hmm.
but in the future I do plan on having a whole live 2D model and debut. I actually already have the art for the live 2D model.
Uh-huh.
I just need to get it rigged, which I plan on doing myself. I have no experience in rigging. I'm learning as I go,
Yeah,
but
you got to learn
it's
sometimes.
going.
You got to learn something.
Yeah.
Did you come up with the art yourself, or did you commission it?
No, I got it commissioned.
Mm,
I'm not an artist,
yeah.
but I did when I started this VTuber, I saw a friend who was also a PNG tuber, and I was like, oh wow, like that's really good art. I like the whole PNG style. You know, I like the fact that you're using a character
Hmm.
to to basically put your voice into, you know, instead of having a face cam, you know.
Right. You get a chance to um, put yourself out there for people, but you have just that little bit of a shield that gives you a little bit more comfort in doing so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I basically I told her I was like, did you do it yourself or did you get someone else to do it? And she said she did it herself. So I asked her, I was like, well, do you think I could get one? She was a close friend, so like she was able to give it, make me one.
Hmm.
And so it was basically like a bunch of going back and forth with the ideas. And with the first idea, it's not that different from the final idea I have right now
Hmm.
with my character, how he looks now.
Right.
But there was some changes that I made to the final idea.
Well, I mean that's part of the tweaking process to get exactly what you want to do to make a big push. Like you said, you're kind of wanting to do now that you're kind of taking it a little more seriously. Have you got any other big plans for the channel?
Um, I honestly, other than the debut, I'm not sure what's
Hmm.
gonna happen after that. I do want to do like more bigger things,
Hmm.
but I'm still not sure what exactly I can do.
You want to do you want to do some type of bigger collaborations or different types of streams rather than gaming?
Yeah, like I want to do other forms of content too. I want to try getting into YouTube as well,
Hmm.
like posting videos there too. But like, my friend taught me a bit of editing, but it's honestly a lot.
It can be, but It also ends up, I think, for a lot of people, being a very good advertising tool both ways.
Yeah. So
Um,
I started a TikTok and I post short form content there
mhm.
here and every now and then.
Well,
But I want to do longer forms
well, well,
eventually.
it really does. It doing the shooters really it lends itself to that because you can edit out a lot of the stuff that going from place to place and get the highlights in or the crazy stuff where you accidentally shoot yourself or something. And
Yeah, honestly, that happens so much more than you think.
I know someone who and I won't say which family member it is of mine, but they show up to these games, they get in and just immediately die. It 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 doesn't take very long at all. They're just jump in, take two steps, and they're dead. And sooner or later, the team that they join is like, "Can you join another team?"
Yeah, honestly, I feel that.
uh, I imagine that happens more than people want to recognize too. Uh,
I'm either one or the other. I'm always the one that dies, or I'm always the one like, you know what? This person's it's a little they're a little bad.
so what games are these the same types of games that you play off stream?
Yeah, so like I do this off stream too. I play with my friends,
Hmm.
and that's kind of like how we know we're good enough to play the games. You know, like right now, I've been playing a lot with Grimly Kuro.
Hmm.
I know you interviewed him
Yep,
as well.
yep, nice fella.
I played a lot. I play a lot with him too,
Hmm.
and he's the one I play Apex a lot with. We play ranked.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, so that for folks who aren't sure exactly what that means, what does ranked mean?
So basically, ranked is a progression system, I guess.
Mm.
And you start off with a bronze or rookie, and you gotta basically make enough points each game you play to level up into the next tier. So they got bronze, silver, platinum, diamond, all the way. And the highest in Apex, I think, is Apex Predator,
Oh, that makes
which only like I think top 500 or
yeah.
less.
Those are the ones you don't want showing up against you.
Yeah, those are real bad.
It's like the old chess masters. You sit in with a chess master, you know you're going to lose. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
How quick
like
they
we
want
run into them so often.
yeah, get buzzsawed by those guys. In when you do play Fortnite, do you play with the building or without the building?
So that one, I used to play building a lot. Like obviously, I played Fortnite since the beginning.
Hmm.
So they didn't have the no build back then. So I would play build a lot.
Hmm.
Then eventually, I stopped playing,
Yeah, I
and I
think
got rusty when I got back. And I was
yeah.
like, you know what? I don't know about Fortnite anymore. And then they added the no build, so I'm like, all right, I'm back.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people did that. I think a lot of people um, kind of trash the building. To me, when I watch people play that and I see them build a house, like, and then they end up, the storm comes anyway, and you have to leave it. And I'm like, what was all that for? There was nobody near you. You didn't make
Yeah.
any progress. Um, it kind of took away from the game quite a bit, and with by taking this is a rare instance where taking something out or giving the option to take something out made it a better game, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a good move that Fortnite did. And I love that they keep adding more stuff.
Yep, they
I
keep.
just think that people hate on games too much for no reason.
Oh yeah, usually because they're not very good at
Yeah.
them. I
Like they just hate one part of the game and then like never try it again.
Yeah, well, that's just a good move on Fortnite's part then to take that out because some people got really irritated with it and might have
Yeah.
gone off to
Oh
one
yeah,
of
I
the
was
other
one of
games.
them, trust me.
Yeah, and gone off to one of these other games. It was just get your group together and work rather than that, and they probably lost a few then, but got them right back with the
Yeah.
anti-update. I'll call it an anti-update. the the game you're playing right now the most is which?
Let's see. What am I playing the most right now? I guess Apex is honestly what I'm playing the most.
Mm-hmm. What draws you to Apex?
Um, Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Back back like that's also another game that I played since it dropped.
Mm,
But the friend I played with, he wasn't really that good, you know. Like he
well,
would say he was good, and then we kind of got like arguments here and there. And eventually, I stopped talking to him for other reasons. So I stopped playing that game for a while.
yeah.
And then after I got into the VTuber community, everybody was playing Apex. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm back.
So,
And it's a fun game. Like, you know, I like the different characters, their abilities, the guns. It's just good.
it's just everything you want in a game at this point.
Exactly.
Well,
Except the one thing I don't like is the skins and their prices.
well, yeah. There's always prices in a lot of these games. But is there any game that's coming out here in the future that in the near future that you're looking forward to?
Ooh, I've been there's a few games I know. There is this one game. I don't play like Dark Souls type games,
Right.
but there is this one game coming out called Black Myth Wukong, and I'm
Okay.
kind of excited for that just because it's a Chinese god Wukong,
Mm-hmm.
and I love mythology,
Right.
so I'm excited for that one. But since I know it's a Dark Souls kind of game, I don't want it. I'm not that excited.
Well, you might get it might draw you in.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. You don't, and you said it yourself earlier. Uh, might be some aspect you don't like, and but everything else is so good that you just get hooked on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. But what are the other games that you're looking for?
There is I'm also a huge Marvel fan,
Mm.
so there's a Wolverine game coming out later this year too, which I'm excited for.
Yep. And now for those of us who are old and had NESs and stuff before that, Marvel games haven't always been the best.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you've played the Spider-Man game and the ones recently here. How
yes.
they have improved a lot, I guess. Am I right on that?
Honestly, those games are probably one of the best ones I've played.
Hmm.
I have played the older ones like so long ago,
Yeah,
and I guess that's why they kind of stopped because they knew uh they weren't doing great.
yeah. They were pretty not good.
And I think right now it's just that the companies can't right now companies can do great story games.
Hmm.
So I love that they're doing story games for these characters,
Hmm.
but also right now they don't know what they're doing with multiplayer games. So,
Yeah.
you know, they dropped a Marvel's Avengers game. That one, the idea was great, but the gameplay and all of that, like it just got uh what was the word?
Repetitive.
Yes, repetitive,
Mm.
and it just they didn't do enough content. You
Wow.
know, it just got boring real quick.
Yeah,
So
I don't know how
people
you
got
get.
tired of it.
I don't know how you fix that if you didn't have that to the beginning, and maybe you get some type of a random thing going with it. But that'd be pretty tough to
Yeah,
program, I would think.
yeah. It's hard. It's hard for those kind of games.
Well, or at least get updates with more
Yeah,
missions or something like that. Kind of create a shell with a mission and then add more things to it. But even then, that's pretty tough when you can just put out a new game and people will buy it.
yeah,
That,
yeah. That's me.
there's one born every minute.
Any Marvel game they drop, I'm buying it.
What are the games that you've got right now that you would like to stream?
Oh, that's a good question.
That you got
Uh,
sitting up there like yelling at you to play?
that I haven't touched.
Yeah, that you'd like to get on stream with.
Oh my god, I don't think there's a game that I haven't streamed because I usually at least stream a game once.
Hmm.
I kind of
Yeah.
had to look at the games I have. I'm not sure.
It's usually there's usually like one game that's kind of a guilty pleasure that that you're like, well, I should rather play it on my own, but would be good on the stream. Is there any game like
Oh,
that?
no, I'm not sure. I don't think so.
So what you see on stream is what you get.
Yeah, like I kind of always play every game that I play off stream on
Hmm.
stream.
So
Or
it's
you know what? I guess I haven't really streamed Helldivers, but that game's also pretty fun.
yeah, yeah, and that's another one with a good collaboration team. That's always going to be fun and chaotic at the same time,
Yeah.
and really good for the streamers. Have you thought about that when you do your streams? Are the games that you're playing games you want to play, or are they games that would look good for an audience?
Um, so it's a little bit of both.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'm like, well, I don't really want to play this game, but I feel like today's a good day to stream this, you know?
Hmm.
But there's most of the other times I'm like, oh, I feel like playing this game. Let me see if I can get a group to get to play this game real quick. Because a lot of times, I don't really plan things ahead. I kind of just, if I'm in the mood that day, I would do it.
Yeah. Well, if you're playing a game like Lethal Company or Helldivers, there's probably not a good idea to plan much anyway.
No, no. Like Lethal Company, I that one I might like do plan ahead just so
Uh-huh.
I can get like a good amount for a group.
Hmm.
But like Apex, Helldivers, I could quickly find like two or three people to join me.
Oh yeah, that's in a hurry. There's so many people involved in that one. So
Yeah.
so have you got a timeline for your debut coming up?
Honestly, I'm hoping for the end of this year, like around September.
Hmm.
If not September for my birthday, if
Right?
not November for my affiliate anniversary.
Mm.
If not, early next year. It all depends on how it's all money, money.
I know all about that. I was in radio for a long time. We didn't see a lot of things like money. That's why I'm not there now. One of the reasons, but the getting that together, and once you've got that in place, what will have you thought about what your focus is going to be once you do have that model in place?
um, Not really, honestly. I gotta. I right now I'm still kind of. I feel like I'm still kind of in the small like VTuber side to
Hmm.
kind of like really think that far ahead.
Hmm. So
Right
you.
now, I'm building a community. I'm trying to build a community.
Hmm.
I have like one mod. I want to get more mods so that way I could have more people to talk to and brainstorm ideas with.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a good business move, and I think that if you do get into the YouTube a little bit too, that will help you market things a little bit more. And I know, I know, young folks don't like to hear that word marketing, but you do kind of have to do that and promote yourself in these things.
Yeah,
And the fact that you're already in collaborations and you do that so often, that means you've already got some networking going on.
yeah. I feel like I know a lot of good people. It's nice. I love meeting new people. I love playing with like a bunch of people, friends.
Yep.
Every day I feel like I'm always meeting somebody new. It's nice.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I really
Oh,
appreciate you coming on. Folks who want to check out what Panda has to offer, what is your Twitter not Twitter but Twitch channel name?
Twitch, it's pandemonium_VT.
Well, we'll have that link and others coming up on the description for the video here. And Panda, we would definitely appreciate you coming on. When you get close to that debut, let us know. We'll do a special for you. Okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.